It appears someone has pilfered my tobacco.
Set a course, navigator.
Please let me out. It is so boring here.
You are accused of the impersonation of a commissarius. While the maiden bids us all to show mercy, these charges represent the highest order of crime. Now, once again, do you confess?
Let me think. No, I don't.
So much for a nice relaxing stroll along the beach.
Should I send more crew?
No, thank you. I'll get him out myself. It seems that his ship is stuck in a dead calm just outside the harbor. Luckily, that looks like a manageable distance to me.
Is there really no other way of doing this?
It's always the same with you. Why did you join the Inquisition if you're afraid to walk?
Better hold your breath. Well, I was going to clean my...
Arantis.
Why even bother with a disguise if they catch you anyway? Well, at least this exercise will be somewhat entertaining. It's rare enough that... I wonder how we'll do this time.
Is that?
Little bombs. A little spectacle just for you.
Is there really no other way of doing this?
It's always the same with you. Why did you join the Inquisition if you're afraid to walk?
Where do I put this?
They always forget.
Maiden, hone my sense. Strange.
I hope you don't struggle. Ah! I wonder how we'll do this time. The crackles draw them. Where do I put this?
They always forget.
What horrors?
Little explosives are... It's not ready yet. I still need time.
My eyes shall uncover them.
You won't be with us long.
Barely recognize my own home.
Well, I was...
No business.
A fine shot.
Let's be quiet, friend.
The landing could be a bit rough. It's not ready yet. Little bombs.
I didn't notice it one bit.
Like moths to the firecracker. Don't get too comfortable. Marvelous!
Arantis.
Why even bother with a disguise if they catch you anyway? Well, at least this exercise will be somewhat entertaining. It's rare enough that we get to be out here by ourselves.
Continue your grandstanding. Shut here and now.
Better hold your breath.
Pirates! Burn the cursed wretch!
Measure, calculate,
Oh, how I
This is...
Nothing to do with me.
calculate, rectify.
Sora! Calcula!
I am an arbiter of the maiden. Cower
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature!
Mensura,
The fire will guide me to you, fiend!
rectifica.
nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
Good capture, Martin. Another ace in the hole. Yeah, I do resist the noise.
You are charged with the false impersonation of a commissarius.
Oh, yes, I remember now. But I
Crackles,
must
throw them.
insist, I've been badly framed.
This will occupy them for a bit.
Innocent.
Another ace in the hole.
Maiden,
I still need
my
time.
senses. I am a servant
Little
of
spectacle,
design.
just for you.
The rites concluded. Nothing was found. This shall not go unanswered. My ears shall...
Canol ready. Magnifique.
Is that? You are still wearing the uniform.
That is true. Yet I did no such thing.
Little explosives are just as good. This will occupy them for a bit.
Urge the undead! Cursed are here!
You sure you remember correctly, Marty? Where do I put this?
Oh?
Yeah, I do resist the noise. Little bombs.
Maiden, hone my senses. My ears shall warn me of danger.
This will occupy them for a bit.
Rites
Are
concluded.
charged with the
Nothing
false
was found.
impersonation of a commissarius.
Little explosives are just as good.
But I must insist, I've been badly
Crackles,
framed.
throw them.
I'm innocent.
A little spectacle just for you. Like moths to the firecracker.
Commence the rite of inquiry.
This will occupy them for a bit.
Stay calm in the face of evil. This shall not go unanswered.
You won't be with us long.
Wearing the uniform.
A fine shot.
No such thing.
Another ace in the hole. A little spectacle just for you.
What horrors lie
Leaves
hidden in
hide
the
all
brush.
manner of things. Commence the rite of inquiry.
Commence the rite of
Made ensure
inquiry.
a home
Measure.
house.
Like moths to the firecracker.
Not shelter you for
Consequences of your actions. Was it a trick?
Little bombs.
With the grand
design.
design.
Follow the design.
I do resist the noise.
One bit, to be honest.
Ah, I would have forgotten otherwise.
This shall not go unanswered. Any aberration shall be
This will occupy them for a bit.
The rite's concluded. Nothing was found. Commence the...
Don't get too comfortable. Marvelous.
Continue your
Interesting choice.
Will judge you here and now.
Please let her. I've always...
Another ace in the hole. They always fall for it.
Maiden, hone my senses. The darkness will not...
Little explosives are just as good.
Was it a trick?
First, the
Or
bold
part of the
knights.
design?
I still need time.
You have heard your charges.
Commence the right of inquiry.
I hope you don't struggle with confined spaces. It's not ready yet.
Who disturbs my sacred task? This shall not go on any aberration.
Where do I put this? A little spectacle, just for you.
Here, lay still.
This shall not go unanswered.
Hone
My
my
hands
senses.
shall body measures.
Own my senses.
I am
In the name of the maiden, reveal yourself.
Was it a trick?
The rites
I
concluded.
shall uncover the
Nothing
wretched.
was found.
My
The
hand
fire
shall stay
longs for
calm
your
in the
cursed
face of
soul.
evil.
The crackles draw them.
I am a servant of the grand
Smell your
design.
rotting flesh. Measure. Calculate.
My days shall be
Dead.
Another hole.
Strange. Finally, there you are. Oh, I was afraid I had to get out of here on my own.
I would have liked to see you try.
You've got a letter for me, or is this just a rescue mission?
Here it is.
Very good. And how do I get on the trading vessel? I've paid for my passage, but I don't think they'll turn back to harbor just for me.
They won't have to. I have my gun.
Good. Driven them back to the below.
Well, all right.
Where do I put this? Let me tell you, the rope is quite long.
I'll come to you.
I'll be cautious. Still going to hurt.
My hand as I prepare it. May it inspire your flock.
Back up. Good.
Measure, calculate, rectify. Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh.
Is that mine? You're wasting precious time.
Huh?
You're a rare sight. Bush seems highly suspicious to me. The stench of your corruption.
Another ace in the hole. Pretty little thing. Well, I was going to clean my canal anyway. Your passage ends here.
Ooh, I had a little nap there.
We all have our place in the design.
What is that?
Canal ready. Always a pleasure.
Oh, now. You! Stay calm. I'll cut you loose.
This is going to be a long shot.
Grant me the strength.
The assailants.
Let it reach my brothers and sisters' ears. Rectifica.
Cannot reach them. Like moths to the firecracker.
The maiden's judgment So
I
awaits.
wish.
Shall be cleansed by fire.
Don't mind them.
Maiden's
can
judgment.
smell your-
It's uncomfortable. The landing could be a bit rough. You're a good friend, Arantis. Have a nice trip.
Don't worry, Gael. You've provided me with ample to read on this arduous journey.
What?
Nothing. I think the breeze is picking up. Looks like we're lifting anchor. Goodbye.
I dare you, Arantis. If you break that seal, I'll...
Oh, I'm sorry. The wind is carrying your voice away. Goodbye, Gael. Goodbye.
Ah! Take care, you damn cretin.
Now, my dear Gael, let's see what you've put together here.
Dear trio, I heard it once said that all beginnings are hard. Today I believe second beginnings are even harder. But after avoiding contact for years, I don't want to prevaricate anymore. I've avoided writing to you because I died. As I've written before, here in the Lost Caribbean that means something different. It may be hard to believe, but I've got a huge hole in my belly and I permanently carry a cannon on my back. The cannon, however, will only shoot people. Also, I'm arguably immortal. For a long time, it was hard to imagine any kind of future together. And to be honest, it still is. But I think it was wrong to not at least include you in this discussion. I hope you can forgive me. It has been a long while. But if you're still interested in having a pen pal, I'd be happy to hear from you. Bisous. Gael.
Oh, how heartwarming. Oh, there's something on the back as well.
P.S. Please check the seal of this letter carefully. If it seems to have been tampered with, give Aramtis a solid knock on the head for me.
Oh, Gam. Does anybody here happen to have any wax?
There is not much more I can do. I will have to look at the mirror again.
Ah, break time.
Aye, feels good to stretch them bones.
Feel better now?
Oui.
Think she'll reply?
I would be surprised if she does.
Doesn't seem to bother you. You look...
Happy. Or at least happier. Let me face the mirror again and see if it agrees. It worked?
Indeed it did. Well done, Canoness.
Thank you, Marley. Thank you, Ephia.
I'm glad.
Well, I'll get back to work. If you want to talk sometime, be my guest.
What's your favorite? Come to me if you're free, Navigator. I have a few things to say.
It's a treasure. To the sea.
Ready for a challenge. Hey, Teresa. You're wise, aren't you?
If by wise you mean old, then yes.
Excuse me. I presume you must get this a lot.
Age is the least of my worries, Gael. But how can I help you? Or have you just come by for my sunny disposition?
Well, there is a skeleton on the Marley which is full of sorrow. I am out of ideas on how to cheer him up.
Have you asked?
Asked what?
Why he's sad.
No. I've tried to cheer him up by shooting him into the ocean.
I see. Well, I can say from personal experience that few want their problems solved for them. Most of us just want someone to listen.
That makes sense. I owe you one. Thanks a lot. Bonjour, little skeleton.
Hello.
I think I ought to apologize. I never even asked if you wanted to be cheered up. I just shot you into the ocean.
Still, thank.
Do you want to talk about what ails you?
Can't talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Literally. No talk.
Are you sad because you can't talk?
Yes.
Aha! I know exactly how you feel. Before I started writing poetry, I struggled immensely to speak with confidence.
What is poetry?
What a question. I think everything written is, at least if you want it to be. I personally think it helps when it rhymes.
Rhymes?
Yes, like moisture and cloister.
My moisture likes cloister.
Maybe I didn't give you the best starting point, but yes, that's the spirit. Why don't you play around with this a little longer, and I'll get back to you after I talk to the other skeletons.
Moisture.
Salut, skeletons!
Hello.
I wanted to let you know that cloister rhymes with moisture.
Why?
I skipped over a couple of crucial steps. As per trying to raise your mood, I thought you'd be interested in rhyming a bit.
Cloister. Moister. Bland.
It seemed to work with the other skeleton. All right, I have to see what your sad companion is up to. See you later.
Dale, here is poetry. My cloister likes moisture. My moisture likes cloister. Everybody likes moisture, even the oyster. Is bad.
It's straightforward.
Straightforward.
I feel like poetry relishes in variety. See, you've mainly stuck with cloister and moisture. Can you connect anything else with oysters, maybe?
Sand.
The oyster likes sand.
But it tastes very bland.
Ah, much better. For the second part, maybe something that comes from the heart?
My head full. I feel their pull.
Very succinct.
Can you share poetry?
You want to hear something I wrote?
Please.
I think I have something written. Come to my corner on the Marley in a bit.
Hello.
Great day.
Ah, you've brought everyone.
Shared.
The more the merrier. Let me read it for all of you then. I heard it's about the journey, not the destination. While I think of where I'm going, I'm filled with reservation. My heart stopped beating, but no, my feelings did not. Yet my confidence is fleeting since I've been shot. Now I stand on board and gaze upon the sea, while the wind haunts echoes of my soul, and I utter words meant for you, just to me.
Not sure. Beating? Fleeting. Thank you.
That seemed to reach them a little better. I'll check in with them in a while.
Having is better than wanting.
Navigator, I have rethought my goals regarding the treasure. The captain was never shackled by the past. It is time I learned from his example. When we find the time soul, I will do my best to...
Marley?
Something's wrong. It's her. I have to go.
Marley, what's going on here? You. Where are you, Ignatia?
Pitiful soul. Did you really think I'd simply remain your idle captive? I found a little helper to carry me into the Marley's depths. Soon, I will be reunited with my true self and grant her all the knowledge I have discovered.
Not if I can help it. Virgilio, I need you right now.
Calmatevi, signora. I await you at the usual spot.
How's the work going? Good to see you.
What are you up to, Gael?
Oh, you know, just taking a stroll, looking around.
You sound more relaxed than usual.
I find accepting who and what you are has a very calming effect on oneself.
Was it that bad before all the mirror stuff?
When I became what I am now, I was convinced that my old life was completely behind me. So I just stopped reaching out to Triro. I was so afraid she'd reject me based on our newfound differences.
And that's changed now?
No. I'm still very much afraid. But I gave us a chance, you see. She may, of course, still never answer. But at least I won't have to face eternity knowing that I never tried.
Well, I hope she gives you another chance.
Thank you, Ephia. Me too.
Help an old woman out, will you?
Nobody shoots my cannon but me.
I must say, things are getting quite interesting.
Spare me. I have to get to Ignatia.
My. You're growing a bit too reliant on my services.
One last time, Virgilio. For me.
I am too easily swayed. Andiamo.
Good work, Jester. Jester?
Is that you, Navigator? I don't know how you got here, but I need your help. Come now.
Estelle, what are you doing down here?
She was under Ignatius' control and carried the captain's head down here. I already broke the spell. Come. Ignatia is forcing me to create a pathway through the below.
How do I stop her?
Too late, Navigator. Open the gates. So, this is how you flee from my grasp time and time again. Most devious. Alas, I've come for different insight. Let us see what my fragment has spied from you.
Do something, Navigator.
Do you hear it, little curse? Nobody takes what is mine, Navigator. Unleash! Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhuman soul. Pointless. My will is unbreakable. Come, fragment. Grant me the knowledge you have gained. Ah, I see. So Mordecai made you the key. Very well. Stumble through your final tests, pirates. I will await you at the end.
Why can't I resist the captain's head?
Infuriating to be at the mercy of your power, isn't it? How long I've spent devising rites to counter you, yet in the end, the answer was so simple. Any human soul would have accepted Mordecai's death by now. But not you. You never needed to face grief, loss, pain. Your power has left you defenseless to them. Do you understand now? It's not the semblance of your captain that grants me power over you. It is your inability to let him go. And that is why you will fail.
Sorry, Marley. I tried my best.
I know, Navigator. She's gone now. I'll send a few skeletons to pick you up. Come to me, Navigator.
You're here to serve, I presume.
Ahoy, Quartermaster. How are the Marley's finances looking?
And how would I know such a thing?
Are those not our ledgers you're poring over?
Oh, no, please. These are my memoirs. I'm currently musing over a particular paragraph. Would you lend your ear and opinion to me?
All right. Let's hear it then.
January 9th, 1666. Despite his sobriquet, it was rather dark in Louis XIV's library. Yet, there I was, showing great resolve and striking determination. I'm sure no other could have faced this situation with the calm and collected poise I possessed at the time. Fearless and dashing, I braved the oppressive darkness, eager to grace the monarch's collection with my distinguished attention. Now, what do you think?
Well, it's something.
Ah, I knew it. It's too humble, isn't it? No, you don't have to say it. My mother always told me I was too modest, but that will not hold true for this volume. Thank you, Aphia. You've already shown great value to this expedition.
You're too kind. Good luck with your memoirs.
A von Presswald never depends on luck for his work, and a mild effort and rigorous delegation. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
I can't forget what she said.
Don't let Ignatia turn your head around. She's just trying to break you down.
But she's right. I couldn't even bring myself to throw his skull overboard. How do I fight this navigator? How do I win against myself?
That's for you to figure out, Marley. When we find the treasure, you'll be ready.